Hello. Okay, good day to everyone. Thank you very much for coming into this room on Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 26th July, and this is end of the week. Okay, today we are going to do a news trading. As usual, I just want to show you, how it's been done, especially in news trading. I think we have to be very careful. Okay, very careful, meaning we must be in the side of a high probability trade setup, because otherwise you end up losing money. And also another thing also you need to understand is, especially news trading, is whenever the data is out, okay, it's not possible to put a stop buy or stop sell during the news, because you'll get slippage and you don't get a very good trade fill. So as a result, you may end up losing money. All right. Okay. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Today, the day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly for educational purpose, and also the information is entirely at your own risk, and also you must assess the risk of any trade before you put in your trade. And also to take note of the ground rules. Respect fellow attendees and the presenter. Mute your mic when the presenter is speaking. Use the chat feature to ask questions, and please ask questions only related to trading. And also, when you ask questions, okay, please address to everyone, so don't send me a private chat. Okay, the reason why we are doing this is because, like as I said, we want to deal, or we want to do business with only with people who are serious. Okay, those people who are really serious, who are committed, that okay, you want to be successful in this business. Okay, I think you can count on us, and if you follow, definitely you can do it. But on the other hand, for those people who doesn't want to be revealed. See, even just small things, I mean, if you're a genuine traders, okay, in fact, I know a lot of people, they are trying to log in. They don't give the actual information, okay, meaning, they'll put in a dummy numbers, dummy name, dummy email. I think, it's not going to help anyone, honestly. We are here to genuinely, if you trust, if you travel with us, definitely you can be successful in this business. Okay, why precise trader? Okay, we have 30 years in experience. Okay, we have been in the industry for more than 30 years, I think since 1995. So next year is our 30th anniversary. And our system is very unique. Okay, it's a unique trading system. I don't think you can find anywhere, because this is our own inception, and we have developed the system. Okay, we have been working on this for many years. Okay, in fact, we worked more than 15 years of R&D. And being a trader, I do understand the problem. The way, the most difficult thing is, of course, you can have a fantastic knowledge, but on the other hand, if you are not able to control emotions, okay, there's no way you can be successful in this business. Okay, and of course, our system is a very unique. Okay, it's got a zone price alerts. Okay, this is just an alarm that is giving you a setup. It just says that, okay, the price is moving at this level. Okay, do something. Take some action. So that is one good thing about our system. And the most powerful is, of course, the dashboard. Okay, which will give you the entry, exit, stop loss. Because as a trader, okay, you must understand that how difficult is in trading. Because see, controlling emotions is not that easy, because sometimes like you feel like you have missed the boat, or you have missed an opportunity. You may want to enter at market. See, what our system does is, okay, we have a specific entry levels. Okay, that means if you don't get a chance to enter that level, then we have to either wait for a retracement, or we enter in another levels. Because the beauty of our system is just like you are in the bus stop. You see, most of our system is developed on being a trader, we understand what is the problem. But on the other hand, if you miss a bus, okay, you don't run and chase the bus. You have to wait for the next bus, or you have to the only way is you have to wait for the next bus to come in if you really want to have a comfortable journey. The same way, we have developed a system. We got a price level theory, and we will be guiding along, and you can use the system with ease. The trend map is another tool which we use, okay, whereby this will help you to identify in minutes, the trend on all different time frame. Like again, okay, I'm sure you all are trader. You look at multiple screens, meaning, like you look at an hourly chart, then you look at a daily chart, you look at a weekly chart to get and conclude, okay, what you want to do and how you want to go about things. But on the other hand, our system would give you, just fraction of a second. It just tells you how you can do things. Okay, the next is tool which we will be using is PT zones. Okay, this gives you a bird's eye view of all the markets on different time frames. And there's another tool which is, we call it the strongest and weakest. This will decide on the best cross to trade. Maybe today I'll show you how this tool is been working, because most of the time I don't get a chance to show all, because we are running out of time. But today being a news trading, so we would be trying to use this, so at least you can see how this is all done. And excuse me, we also do live signals. Okay, we have 5 types of signals. Our signals are considered scalping day, news, momentum, and swing. And you can look onto our website. I think so far we have generated more than 20%, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, it's a different signals and different opportunity. So there is some, we are losing money like swing trading. I think this month we have lost money. We have not made much. But we are very good this month on momentum, because it all depends on how the market is moving and what is the opportunity we are looking for. And also we provide a strong backend support, and we also help you to take this as a career. Okay, and do take note that if you want to really take this as a career, okay, there is a lot of difference in trading for a living and trade part-time. That means, like you work somewhere else and do it as a part-time. So if you want to trade for a living, you must understand that, okay, you need to withdraw funds regularly, to run your living. So it's not that easy. So if you want to really do that, I think, this is time to count us count on the system and follow us. Okay, the products which we offer is mainly we offer Forex. We look at euro dollar, pound, dollar yen, dollar Swiss, Aussie, dollar cat, Kiwi, Sing dollars, and any one of these crosses against each other. And we concentrate all in all about 36 crosses. Okay, and we also focus mainly on precious metals, mainly of course gold, silver. We do provide, if you need support, we can also do provide. And of course we trade on futures like Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, Russell, DAX, and so on and so forth. And we also provide commodity. We also trade on commodities like crude, natural gas, corn, wheat, and all those soft com. Okay, now we are going into live trading. Okay, today is today is a news trading. So there is a news that is going to be announced. So we have to have proper risk reward before we take into this, because trading on the news is not that easy. Okay, and of course doing it consistently is even more difficult, because sometimes you may end up in the wrong side of the market. So you got to get yourself prepared. So the news trading is how we do is, okay, we do one is pre-announcement, excuse me, pre-announcement. Okay, then post-announcement. So pre-announcement is, I'll tell you, okay, what we are looking, how we are anticipating, how the market to be responding, and how we are going to take a trade. And on the other hand, post-announcement, meaning whether the data came out, is it better than expected or worse than expected, then how the market is going to move. Okay, tonight we have a core PCE price index. Okay, this is going to be another 34 minutes. And we also have one more news, which is the Michigan consumer sentiment. In fact, I think I forgot to publish this on our report. So we have two data tonight. So what is going to happen is one data, the market may respond to the first data. If the first data came out as expected, then the market may wait for the next data, and the market may start to move after the second data. So unless if there is some surprising, then we may see a big move happening, right? So now looking at PCE index, okay, the market is expecting 0.2, okay, 0.2. So if the data, okay, if the PCE price index is good, that means if it's more than 0.2, that is going to be bad for the dollar. But it's less than uh, the market expected, that means like 0.1 or anything, then it's going to be bad for the dollar. Okay, now you must understand that a lot of you see, previously the market has been in so-called in a particular rhythm, meaning like when dollar weakness comes in, okay, most of the crosses would be moving stronger or weaker. Okay, right now what is happening is, okay, I don't know that there is a decouple, decouple from the dollar. So I do not know how many of you are aware of this, that like a dollar yen, dollar Swiss is in the safe haven status. In fact, gold has been also pretty weak following the dollar strength. So and the dollar strength is basically against the euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie, New Zealand, and Canadian dollars. Okay, Sing dollars is pretty flat, so nothing much to talk. So now there is a decouple. Okay, meaning the decouple means is each one is dangling on their own and moving on their own country's economic data and responding. So of course, US is expected to cut rate on September, but you must understand that the other central banks are also expected to cut. So as a result, that is where there is a decoupling happening. So in fact, I think the dollar yen and dollar Swiss has been pretty strong. And in fact, we believe that the dollar yen has bottomed out, or is in the verge of bottoming out, right? So now what I'm going to expect, or what I'm going to do is, okay, we have another 30 more minutes. So I'll be giving a call or trade setup for one or two crosses based on the data. And what is expected from you is, okay, please take a piece of paper and pen, write it down, what are the figures I'm giving, and what I'm going to tell you, and pay attention. So at least you have to strictly follow rules, strictly follow rules, and make sure that you don't break the rules at any point of time. Okay, you are going to take a trade. If you expect the market to be in our favor, we have to take a percentage of risk. Okay, of course, is all calculated, and the risk which we are going to show you. But in the event if we get stopped out, then we will try to re-enter to recover the loss. Okay, and of course, if the market moves in our favor, then of course we would be making money, and we will be ending the week with a happy note, right? So please take a note. And for those people who are viewing us from YouTube, okay, please take note. My apologies. You won't be able to ask questions. And for those of you who have logged into WebEx, you can ask questions, and please put it under the chat. What questions or any market you want to discuss, we would be very glad to discuss and share with you. Okay, now let's keep going. Okay, now okay, remember I told you the tools which we will be using is sorry, the tools which we'll be using is PT zones, trend map. Just give me a minute. Okay, the system is a bit slow. Okay, sorry. Okay, so in fact, today I did tell you that, okay, I'll be showing this strongest and weakest. So this is one of the tool which is showing you, and this is the tool that you can look at it. Okay, meaning this tells you what is the best cross to trade. So when you put your cursor, okay, this is for this time belt. When you put your cursor, so one meaning this would be the best cross to trade. And when you put dollar yen again vertically against down, this would tell you which is the best cross to trade. So that means, you know, we can look into dollar yen, euro yen, pound yen, Swiss yen, this four. So overall is we got to look into this four crosses we can trade now, okay, as of this time back. So this is just, you look at it, it will straight away will tell you, okay, this is the cross which we can trade. Then one more thing is, if you look at the yen, okay, this would tell you the high low time. So that means, okay, what has happened is the market has made a low on the morning about 8 Singapore time 8:30, and right now the market is breaking the high. Okay, it's making a high at different time frame. So this is also another tool which we can use to see where is our direction we are heading. Okay, the next thing what we are going to do is, now we will be definitely we want to trade dollar yen because that is giving a green light to trade now. And of course, whether euro yen, pound yen, and Swiss yen, that we will see how as we go on. Okay, the next tool which we would be using is we would be using the trend map. Okay, the trend map is the tool which is going to help you. Okay, what this does is, okay, the usage of trend map is mainly how long you're going to hold the trade, and whether you want to hold your trade until your price target reaches, and all these informations are derived from here. That means the holding period, and we call it the time control, and and in order to get the best profit from this tool. See, for some of you, you see what is happening is, being a trader, sometimes, you know, you project, you know, a target, and you may not know like whether the target is going to be reached, and on the other hand, you also need to know whether how long should we give, you know, until the target is reached or price target is reached. So this tool would be guiding you. So since we look at it, see, just now we said that dollar yen. So this tool is also giving you a signal. Okay, in fact, you see that this is highlighted on the higher time frame is all the time, and here we have the crosses. So we have like is highlighted. Zero means this is current time belt. Okay, this is highlighted on the current time belt. So that means dollar yen is strong. Green means buy dollar yen. Red means sell, white means is flat. So when we look at this, okay, what this is telling you is dollar yen zero is highlighted on zero, 240, 360, 720 daily. Okay, that means what is telling you is this trend on the dollar yen is going to last at least for another 3 hours, or it may even last until the end of the day. So that means this is giving you a clue whereby how long you are going to hold your trade, and the longer you hold, the better would be your price target. So I'll be holding the trade as long as the price that we call it a benchmark level. I'm going to tell you that level. So as long as the price doesn't go below that level, we would be holding for our price target, and at the same time we would be waiting for our price target to reach. Okay, see how fantastic the tool is. That means this will be telling you how long you're going to hold, and for the dollar yen, for the buying I'm going to hold at least for another 3 hours. So this will tell me that right now, that means it's going to tell me that the dollar strength is going to come for dollar yen. Okay, the next tool which we would be looking at is the PT zone Forex to confirm that whether this is giving the same signal. Okay, the reason why we are using different tools is just like when you drive. Okay, this is like you need to have use different gadgets at different time. Okay, that means like, you have a steering wheel, you have accelerator, you have a side mirror, rear mirror, so you use it in a different, that is an indicator, so the same manner, different tool is been designed in a different manner. So we are going to use a different tool, so at least to move forward in the right direction and to reach safely. So the dollar yen here, this also telling me that, okay, this is telling me a buy, and it's telling me a 360 is also buy, daily is also buy, the previous 360 and previous day is also buy. So overall is I'm going to buy dollar yen, and I'm going to hold for at least for another 3 hours, provided it doesn't break a certain level, which I'm going to tell you. Then we'll see whether we reach our price target. Okay, the next tool, the most important and the most powerful tool is, we call it a dashboard. Okay, dashboard is, okay, we have different time frame. We have 6 hours, 12 hours, daily, weekly, monthly, and all you got to do is change it and the levels would change, right? So now what you see here is, okay, rule of thumb, we just see how is the trend. Okay, today's high is 54.75, today's low is 53.75. Okay, this is today's high and low. Market open at 53.95. So market open at 53.95, made a low, and now pushing towards the high, right? So now another thing you need to understand is, okay, when we look at, this is the previous day high and low. So when we put our cursor here, it will tell you this is a previous day low, this is your previous day high, and market has broke 54.75. Okay, this is the key level here. So the benchmark is, as long as the price doesn't go below 54.35, okay, I'm still going to hold a buy, and I would expect this price to test 54.95, and if this breaks, then I would expect the price to push towards 55 30. Let me see. Yeah, 55.30, 55.50, and 55.90. Okay, see now, I've already given the answer. Okay, I'm going to hold a dollar yen, and my holding for dollar yen, the benchmark level, key level is 54.35. And as long as the price is above this level, I'll be holding a buy for the next 3 hours. And I'm expecting the price target to reach at least 54.95. And maybe it may fall back. But if it breaks 54.95, then I see the price moving higher, right? So on the other hand, okay, now we are going to be now I got to give you the levels for entry, exit, and stop loss. See, always we do our analysis on the higher time frame. Okay, and do take note that when we scroll the previous day, there is a strong barrier at 55.40 and 55.65. So in other words, I'm not expecting the price to go beyond 55.40 and 55.65 for today. So I've given you the maximum you can see. That means what we are going to expect is, if the data is good, okay, we are going to see the 54.95 break. If the data is bad, then 54.95 might hold and is going to be in a range. But the dollar yen would still be in a range and will still be. So I've given you the clue, right? So 54, take a piece of paper, 54.35 is the key level. As long as it doesn't go below this, I'm holding a buy. I expect the price to reach 54.75, 54.95. If it breaks, if the data is good, I'm expecting this data to break and we may see 55.30, 55.40 or even 55.50, right? So this is the level of target. Okay, now I'm going to tell you your entry, exit, and stop loss. Okay, the entry, exit, stop loss, we always use a lower time frame. So that would be the least risk with the most reward, right? So now we look at dollar yen. Again, the key level to note is I'm not expecting, okay, I'm not expecting, irrespective of whatever the data, I'm not expecting the price to go below 53.85. Okay, how it's been interpreted is that once it comes into a resistance zone, then it's going to be a buying zone levels. Once it goes below the support zone, then it's going to be the selling zone low levels. Then we have a gray area. That means the overlapping period is between 5385 and 5445. This is the gray area, we need to take note. Okay, now I'm giving you a clue. Okay, now I'm going to give you a tips. Okay, my stop loss would be, I'm not expecting below, of course, my comfortable entry would be 54.10. Okay, 54.10, that would be my comfortable entry. And my stop loss should be below 53.80. So that means a 30 pips move. And I got to see the price moving higher. And I take my profit before 54.90 or 55 if the data is bad. Okay, but on the other hand, if the data is good or super good, then I expect this data to break and move further up. Okay, so now I've given a call. Okay, now I'm going to tally it with the chart. Tally it with the chart, then I'll give you a final entry point. See, always remember the system would give you all the analysis and all the so-called all the entries, exit, and stop loss. So it's our duty to be in the comfort zone to verify it with the chart. Okay, of course, that would be the best way to trade. Okay, now we look at, okay, we have another 15 minutes. Just let me give one more call, then we'll wait for the data. Okay, looking at the chart. Okay, in fact, if I look at the chart, the market looks like, okay, we have seen a bottom, we have seen a base, and right now this is going to push higher. The next major barrier would be 55.40. Okay, this is where the previous support is. So I think the system gives you a perfect answer on the knot, on the nail. Okay, 55.40, that means we got to exit before 55.40. Okay, on the other hand, the support I see is 54 54 level. So my entry would be, okay, my entry would be, right now the market is just, we have another 45 minutes, so we are expecting some pullback. So we expect to see, okay, let me see whether we can see yeah, okay, so I am good to go. Okay, now we can take in this trade. We can we want to buy at, okay, just 2 minutes before. Okay, 2 minutes before you whatever the trade, either you try to enter at market. Okay, I'm just giving you a tip. Try to enter at the market just 2 minutes. But I would be very comfortable if the market is trading near 40 or 30. So I don't expect the price to go below 54 or 53.80. And we should see the price breaking higher if the data is good. But if the data is bad, okay, if the data is bad, then what I will be expecting is the market should come down. Then it is going to be in a range. Okay, so I repeat, okay, I want to buy this cross at 54.30. Put a stop at 53.80. Okay, if you can. Otherwise, if you want to put a tight stop, then you put a 53.90. Okay, that means there's a 40 pips risk. And if you see the 54.75 breaks, then we can comfortably see 54.95, 55.05, and 55.30. And that again will happen provided if the data is good. If the data is bad, then it's going to be in a range. Okay, so I'm giving you this clue. Then you can take this. Okay, the next tool. Okay, maybe we look at since we have I don't mind giving you gold. Gold is also moving. Let me see the gold. Okay, so the gold is trading at 2374.20. Okay, because sometimes our data uh, is not reliable, especially during US hours. I don't know why for the gold, we don't get this thing. So that is my apologies if you're not getting the feeds. But this is what the gold is telling you is we can see the price pushing towards 2394 and 2397 if the data is good, but 2382 or 85 is a very critical level. So that means if the 2382, 2385 breaks, then we may see this level. Otherwise, the 2382, 2385 might hold. Then on the other hand, on the downside, okay, I don't expect the price to go below 68 or 65. Okay, maybe I'll show you on a lower time frame. Okay, 68. Yeah. So I don't see the price going below 68 or 65 or even 63 max. This is going to be a major support. So we need to see the break of 78. So if 78 breaks, then we may see 83, and 83 breaks, then for sure we can see 92, 93 and 94. So this is the thing, and this would happen provided if the data is good or super good. But on the other hand, if let's say the data is bad, then we may get a pullback lower, and we should see that 68 holding, 68 not going below 68 or 66. Then it might be a range trade between 68 and 76, whatever the high which we have seen, 76 or 82. So there's two things. If the data is good, the market will get a spike up. If the data is bad, then it is going to be in a range. Then we have one more data at 10 o'clock. That means with this another 1.5 hours. If that data is good, then we might get the move after that data. So the possibility for this expectation on this news trading is we may get acquired or we may get a spike up if the data is good. Okay, sorry, quiet if the data is as expected, then the market may be quiet. The dollar strength or spike up may happen if the data is good. That means anything better than 0.2. Then if the data is bad, then we may get a spike down, meaning it will come down, then it will turn up, and it will be a range trading. But overall is we are bullish on gold and dollar yen, right? So these are the two calls. Okay, then we have one more. If we have one more call, then we may want to enter that also. Okay, admin, please, this call, can you put in the trade for live also, please? You trade for us. So I also want to trade this. Okay. Okay. The next call would be, remember I said euro yen. Okay, euro yen. So let's look at euro yen. Okay, euro yen. Okay, right now the market is trading at 67.90. Okay, and current high is 68.05. If the data is good, okay, I'm expecting the 68.20 to break and it can go higher. Okay, how high it can go? It can go up to 68.80 and 69. Okay, 160, 168.80 and 169. So I think this is a good bet. Okay, admin, also please help me to put in this trade for me also, please. Okay, so now what we need to know is 67.90. Okay, we are not expecting the price to go below 67.35. Okay, let me give you a tighter level. Okay, the benchmark level is 67.50. That means we should not see the price going below 67.50. So our entry should be anywhere before that. Okay, maybe anywhere before that. So we can put our stop if even at 40, 40 or 35, right? So then the entry point, we need to tighten it, and we got to see the break of 68.10. Okay, let me share the chart. Okay, the dollar yen, I think we may want to enter at 65 or 70, better, because right now it's in a margin. Sorry, it's in the range congestion on the 15-minute. So try to enter the dollar yen at 65 or better, because we are not expecting anything lower than that. Okay, this is also in a similar picture. Okay, I think the dollar yen, euro yen, I think we can enter at 67.90. Okay, try to buy at 90 and put a stop at 45. Okay, 45, and TP at 68.50, anywhere 68.50 or 60, right? So put a TP at that level. I think we are good to go, right? So we have another 7 more minutes. So we'll just take this 3 trades. Gold, look to buy near. Okay, just now the gold. Did I give you a buy call? Okay, give me a minute now. Okay, I think I didn't give a buy call, right? So the gold would be buying near 68. Okay, because this is a bit weak compared to the dollar yen. So this is we tried to buy at 68, 68, put a stop at 64 half. Then TP should be 80 half. Okay, I don't know whether it's 80 or 80, 82. Okay, 82. So for the gold, we can put in this order: buying at 68, stop at 64 half, and TP at 82. So I've given 3 calls, huh? So I hope you have written down on a piece of paper, and you just put in, if you want to trade, put on a demo account and try it for yourself to see whether. Okay, so now what is going to happen is, in the event, if the data is bad, okay, like as I told you, we may get stopped out. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm preparing you in advance. Okay, so what would I want you to do? Okay, we will key in one more order in the event. Okay, in the event if we get stopped out. Okay, I want to get yourself prepared. Put in another trade. okay, gold to buy at 60 half, okay, 60 half, and put a stop at 56, and TP at 75. Okay, that is in the event if we get stopped out. Okay, so you put in another trade as a buffer trade, and I'll give you for the dollar yen also. So the dollar yen, the next trade would be buying at 54.05 and put a stop at 53.80. Remember, I told you 53.85 is a support. So if the data is bad, then we may get the 54 get failed. Then we try to exit at 54.50. So remember, we may get stopped out and we get another entry. We call it the best entry. And if this order is get filled, we try to exit with the minimum profit so we don't end the day with a loss. Okay. Admin also, please also help me to key in this also. So the same thing, dollar yen, euro yen. We put the best entry. I think we put at, hold on, 67.40. Stop at 67.10. Okay, and TP at 67.75. So that would be about 30 to 40 pips. So if, in the event if we get stopped out, okay, we will get a re-entry and we will make back that loss in the event, if the data is bad. Because the reason why I'm saying is because US is expected to cut rate on September. So get yourself to uh, uh, get a lot of data, software data or bad data from the US. So that is one of the reason. So of course we are doing whatever we are doing is with proper risk management and proper method, right? Okay, let me change the screen now. Let's go to that. We have 3 more minutes. Okay, so good luck to all those people who are going to trade live with us. Okay, now we have 2 more minutes. Okay, the month on month is expected to be 0.2. Like again, what I'm expecting is, of course, if the data is good, okay, it will be in our favor, and I expect this market to do a profit on this trade. But on the other hand, if let's say the market is came out soft, then chances are we may get stopped out and we may try to get a re-entry and we'll try to exit. So now we are doing a pre-announcement. Okay, I'm preparing yourself what is to be expected and how the market is expected to respond. Then after the announcement, about 2-3 minutes later, we will see how the market responds and see whether we are right on that. Okay. So the only tricky part here, okay, one more thing I want to tell you. See, the dollar, if the data is bad, the gold should go up. Okay, gold should go up, and the dollar yen is because I think it was already like oversold. Okay, so that's a bit tricky part, but we will see. I mean, of course, we have to see. We have to go by the law and go what we see, and we'll just see. So that is where a bit. That's why I did tell you, beforehand that there's a lot of decoupling happening now. In fact, dollar yen and Swissy are getting the safe haven status. Then gold is like as lost is give safe haven status. So there's a lot of decoupling is happening. So we got to get ourselves prepared on that. Okay, we have 1 more minute. Good luck to you, and see how we are expecting the trade to happen. Okay, euro yen is coming off a bit. Gold is a bit flat. 1 minute. Okay, let's see. Let's see what has happened. 0.2. Okay, 2.6. See, the data was good. So if the data is good, okay, I think the dollar strength should come in. Okay, should come in. Let's see how the market responds for the next 1-2 minutes. Okay, we can stay in the trade. Okay, we'll see how it responds. Sorry, the 2.6 was year on year. Sorry. I misguided the thing. The monthly, month on month is 0.2 as expected. Sorry. So only the yearly was higher and month on month was as expected. So the verdict, like as I told you earlier on, if the market is same as expected, then we may not get any big move. Then we have to wait for the 10 o'clock data. Okay, 10 o'clock data, then only we are going to get any big move happening, right? So now, as of now, these two trades we are holding, we can hold on to the trade. Okay, like remember I told you, we can hold on the dollar yen and the euro yen buy. Okay, we can hold on to the trade. Okay, and let me see the gold. Okay, the gold, I think probably we should be looking to buy near 70 or 70, 71 instead of 68. You know, we try to raise a bit slightly higher and we see whether the break happens. Okay, so we the only thing we have to wait is the 10 o'clock news. So if the 10 o'clock news is good, okay, then we expect the move to happen like what we said. Okay, like as I told you, the dollar yen we may see towards one breaking the high and towards 155.40. So again, good luck to see. Then we see whether anything. But today I think there isn't much movement. Okay, before we end the session, okay, can we have any questions? You want to have any questions? If not, then I'll just finish the slides. Then any questions you all want to have or any market you want to discuss? Okay, we provide, like I told you earlier on, signals. We are going to start live trading webinar. Okay, we are going to start a live trading webinar. In fact, from first week of August, we are planning to do literally every day. You know, so we are planning to do it every day. So with different timings, so it can be definitely it can be worthwhile considering. So we are also recruiting traders. We want to train traders. We are providing a workshop for full-time traders. We also provide consultations to institutions, fund managers, and business owners. And you can trade live with us. And we also provide funding. We have a tie-up with a few companies whereby we can provide funding for you, provided you follow our system. You know, because not like, you know, you have your own system. You know, we don't do. We want you to follow our system. And we also give updates, WhatsApp, Telegram, you know, we're planning to do. So the next session is, okay, we are having next Tuesday on 30th June 30, and next Friday is a non-farm payroll. Okay, that's a news trading again. You know, that's a very big data to be considered. Then the following week onwards, we are planning to do it with regularly every day, you know, with a different timing. But again, with the continuity of this program will all depends on you giving us a support. Okay, meaning, you know, if you have any friends whom you feel are in this industry, you bring them in, and you know, we want you to discuss. So at least the more we discuss, the more we learn as a group, then we move forward as a group. Okay, then another thing also, you must understand that this business is unlike other businesses. Okay, because like what I would want to say is, I mean, like if you're doing your own business, you get someone to come into that business, you know, he becomes your competitor. But this business is not like other businesses, right? So what is going to happen is, you get someone like you have one idea, I have one idea. So when we share ideas, so now each one will have two ideas. That means the more we discuss, the more ideas we have, the more we learn, and we progress. Okay. So with that, I conclude today's session, and I hope to see the bigger group coming in, and I hope to get more questions, so at least you all can learn, and whatever your doubts you have, we can clarify. We can clarify to you, right? So with that, I conclude today's session. Have a great weekend, and see you again next week. Okay, till then, goodbye.